Collective, you are in a very dangerous era right now. Very, very dangerous era because the results are showing. Whatever you've been doing, the work you've been putting on in whatever it could be, anything really, something you've been really working hard on. They can see the results. They can see the results and they're not happy about it. This could be anyone. This could be anyone. I feel like you have someone in mind. You have someone in mind as you're listening to this video. This could be anyone or a group of people, but this could be anyone. I'm getting that your intuition is so much stronger right now and you trust yourself and you can see these things. Before, you would have gaslighted yourself and be like, oh, I'm overthinking this and that. But no snarky comment gets past you anymore. No passive aggression gets past you. Because I'm feeling like you are someone who's very, very literal. Sometimes you don't get the sneaky ways, the sneaky social cues that other people may understand. Doesn't mean that you don't have the ability to get them, but it's just that you operate from a very genuine kind mindset, and you have that bias of like everyone else is thinking the same way that I'm thinking. But that's not the case. That's not the case. People have different mindsets than us, okay? So you operated a lot with a bit of naivety, but now your eyes are open and you're seeing this more. You may have experienced this before, but then because you couldn't detect the tactics, you fell for the trap, and their tactics to dim down your light worked. And now that you're coming out of your shell, you are really becoming the bright light that you are. You are seeing those tactics again, and now you can see them. It's like, oh, people really are passive aggressive, or they'll say snarky comments just to try and remind you that you're not all that, or don't think just because you're getting this, you're better than us type of stuff. I'm getting you may be getting like someone may be trying to remind you of where you were, or may try to make you believe that you're not making any changes. You know what I mean? For example, if you're trying to lose weight, you may still have someone trying to call you fat, even though you're clearly losing weight. And the thing is, when you were not doing the work, they were not commenting on anything. But now that you're doing the work, it's like it's a constant thing that you're hearing. You know what I mean? If you're making more money, suddenly they're trying to remind you that you're broke or something, or they may be calling you broke, or suddenly they're like, you don't know how to use money, stuff like that, when you clearly know how to use money. Just trying to chip on your self-esteem. And the thing is, do not underestimate these tactics. Even if you are aware of them, please detach from these people. Stay away if you can, because these tactics work like a 1,000 paper cuts basically. So you may be brushing them off, laughing them off, or trying to ignore them, but still trying to continue having relationships with these type of people. But the thing is, the more they do these things, eventually you will break, because you're a human being, and these tactics will work somehow. So do try to be detached, limit contact, so that these things do not work. And you know what? If you're feeling a little bit petty, you can jab at them back just to remind them that I see what you're doing. But if you know that, okay, you don't want to act out of character or anything, detach, because this kind of people are the type of people that they are actually the sensitive ones. They're sensitive. They take offense to the littlest things, and they project, because you may have been called sensitive, but they are the sensitive ones, because when you actually do the same behavior towards them, you can see that, oh, you're the sensitive one. Actually, you're the fragile one, and that's why you want to break everyone else, because you are fragile as fuck. So continue what you're doing, man. Continue what you're doing. It's hard, because when you're doing something, you think that people will congratulate you, people will be inspired, because that is who you are. You would congratulate someone, you would be inspired by someone, but not everyone else works on that frequency. And you don't have to be in denial about it, because you may feel like, am I being cocky for thinking like this? Am I being cocky for listening to this type of video? But denial will get you into more trouble than realizing the situation for what it is. And you're not getting this information to stunt on anyone. You're doing it for your own good. Okay? And this is because these are things that you weren't aware of before, because you always thought that people that are close to you are going to be happy for you, but that's not always the case. Human beings are actually more complex than that. A close relationship doesn't mean that someone has good, positive feelings towards you. You know what I mean? So yeah, keep shining, keep going. And if you cannot escape these people, take their reactions as confirmation that you're doing something right. And when they are quiet, it means that you are falling in line with what they want, with where they want you to be. So if you're noticing some passive aggression, one day they are complimenting you, and the next they are jabbing at the exact thing that they were complimenting you, and then you see them doing the exact thing that they were making fun, you know that you're doing something right. But sometimes these people, you cannot escape them, so you have to be strong. But thank God you can emotionally detach from them and sort of view them from a bird's eye view, observe their behavior rather than absorbing it. You know what I mean? And they will see that, damn, these things do not have any effect on you, because they want them to have effect. So limit contact. The more limited contact you have, the more limited these weird interactions will be. Yeah, just know that you're doing something right. Try to find people with the same mindset, and you'll be fine. Do not let these interactions with these people make you think that everyone is like this. Okay? Spread your wings, because this is exactly what these kind of people want you to believe. They want you to be stuck with them, and you may find that they get a little bit threatened when you make new connections, because new connections means that you'll get a different opinion, and extra eyes, outside eyes, means that someone will see that they're not treating you right, and it will open your eyes. So make new connections and separate them from these people, because they will try to sabotage them, because they don't want anyone who will pour into you. Okay, because when you have people who pour into you, it will be sort of like a mirror to them that, damn, we're supposed to do this. We're supposed to treat them better, but we're not, even though we're close to them, and they get better treatment outside of us. So very weird people, but try to be strong, try to be strong, mentally detached. Do not be afraid to be alone in environments with these people. Okay, ride solo if you can. Yeah, because you once fitted in with them and you know how that felt. So, and they'll somehow try to convince you that being like in good terms with them is much better than being alone. No. Sometimes it is better to be alone. Okay, sometimes it is better to be alone in some environments. Okay. Yeah. Keep doing you. Once they're talking, you're doing something right. And once they're quiet, you are falling in line. You are right where they are. So these people are so distorted. The environment is so distorted that things are actually the opposite. Things are actually the opposite with these people. Yeah. You are not paranoid when you hear these snarky comments they make. And you may even be confused, like, damn, you're making fun of me doing this, but now you're doing it. What the hell? It's like with these people, they both admire you, but they don't like you at the same time. It's so confusing. You have real life hate watchers. You have real life trolls. Like you have real life trolls. My God, I feel for you, collective, because I feel like you are someone who is in their lane so much. You honestly don't deserve this. Especially if it's not just like from friends. It's like from your family, like, or someone that you're in a relationship with, someone you're supposed to trust. It's like, damn. But you're good. The fact that you're even aware and you have videos like this making you aware of this, it means you're not taking these things personally anymore. You're not internalizing these things, or you're not gaslighting yourself. So enjoy seeing through these people. And just keep doing the work. And I cannot stress this enough. If you can get away from them, get away. You're not supposed to be surrounded by any frenemy type of energy. People who want proximity to you, but don't like you as well. No, there are people like you. You are not an anomaly. Is that the word? You are not rare. You are not special. And that's a good thing. There are people who have the same heart as you in this world. It's just that for different reasons, karmic reasons, you had to be in an environment where you are ostracized, isolated, scapegoated. And it's very easy to think that the world is small, the world is where you are, but the world is so much bigger. And I'm getting that you've been praying for community, and trust me, there are people who have the same heart as you. Keep that thought as a pillar during this, when you're going through these things. You are not an anomaly. You are not some kind of mutation, rare, special. know there are people like you in this world, and you can only find them and you can only attract them if you remain with the heart that you have and not allow these kind of things to harden your heart, and have great discernment to be able to see these kinds of people that you want in your life. So do not let these people make you bitter, and do not make these people make you to not like other people because you think that they are just like these other people. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Trust me. Your people are also looking for you, and they're probably thinking that there's no one like them as well, but you actually exist. So yeah, keep doing the work, keep doing whatever you're doing. If you are trying to get into your career, if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to just change as a human being, becoming a better person, healthy mind, body and soul, do not lose your spark, friend. Do not lose your spark. Okay, that's it for today. Bye.